Now what do you need? What I use is one orange and one green Sharpie. Now it doesn't matter what color you use. No, it doesn't. You can use any color Sharpies that you want to. As long as your Sharpies are not playing cards, you're going to be okay. So once you have these two, let's talk about your positioning first. Start with both markers in your right hand, holding them both at the bottom and having the colors both on the left side. You're going to take your left hand and grab the bottom one with your thumb, index, and middle finger. Your right hand is going to grab the top one and it's going to take it here and it's going to pull it back to where it's across the pad of your thumb, and your ring finger is going to be across the back of it. But excluding that, it should be the same way with your index on the very end, your middle underneath, and your thumb on top. But when you're turned this way, it should just look like you're grabbing the bottom of the green Sharpie. Now if you want to know how to vanish the green one before we get to doing the production with the orange one, you'll have to know how to do a move called Flipstick, which I taught last week on this channel, and you can check in the description and on the pinned comment. Sorry, that was a horrible pun. So once you've got Flipstick down, you can now vanish the green one all in one motion, but at the same time you also have to do a production of the orange one simultaneously. So to do that, from this angle, you're going to be taking it here and you're going to be pushing out with your ring finger out to where it was before. Now make sure your left hand isn't going to move, that way you can hit this left hand and it's not going to go over the top or underneath and make it look like it just changed colors. Because if it changes places and it goes like this and it comes over the top, that's not going to look like a color change. The next thing is you want the bigger motion to cover the smaller motion. So you want your hands to go up and down like this as you're doing the move, which will mask the actual switch. Next is your body positioning. So to start, you'll want your body to be facing this way where the orange one is hiding. And then at the end of it, once you've done the switch, you don't want to keep in that spot because then they'll be able to see this. So in the middle of the switch, you're going to go up and down and you'll turn it to where your body leans the other way. A warning to go along with this is as you're doing the production, make sure that this marker here does not hit the other marker, because what you don't want is a sound that sounds like that, because it makes it very evident that you have two markers. And going along the same topic, if someone asks you if you have two markers, either you can just say, yes, you're a dummy, of course I have two markers. Or if you have longer sleeves like this shirt does, you can sleeve it in the process of doing the Flipstick move. So as I've done this, I have now turned away from the audience, and now that I'm here, this is right at the same point where this shirt is. So as I'm here, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to drop it, and then what you're going to do is, now that this is already partially in, and it doesn't have to be all that far, it can literally just be here. What you do is, you hand this out for inspection. What I like to do is, I like to drop my hand down, because as I'm here, and I'm dropping my hand down, it makes it really easy to just push it down in. Then when I bring it back up, it slides back down. So now I'm completely clean. And unless you're like trying to look in my shirt, it's going to be extremely hard to see it. You can then do whatever you want with this if you're going to have them sign something. And later on in your set, you can just drop your arm down and then gravity will take it out. So then you'll have the other one at your disposal. And if you're a fan of sleight of hand magic with pens and cards and coins and everything else, this is the channel for you. So subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notified when the next video drops, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Card Perfect, signing off.